Hello, football fans. We're ready for the Steelers and 49ers game, which has just kicked off. We're for the first of our two live streams today. We're going to be doing the 49ers and Steelers, followed by what we've been waiting so long for, the Patriots game. A tough matchup later against the Philadelphia Eagles. So the Steelers have got the ball first. And then Kenny Pickett is out. It's going to be 2nd and 4 for the Steelers from their own 29-yard line. Shotgun formation, trips right formation for Kenny Pickett. Some trickery. It's read pretty well by the 49ers defense. And the receiver does well just to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's going to be 3rd down. Welcome to the NFLUKOPS live play-by-play reaction stream of the 49ers and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Come and say hi in the chat. The more interaction we have, the better. So here we go with the 3rd and 5 for Kenny Pickett. Time to throw. It's under pressure now. Scrambles out of it. And eventually he's taken down on the sack. That's going to be 4th down. It's going to be an early punt for the Steelers. Welcome, Sally. Thank you very much for joining us. Here we go. Must be a Steelers fan. Let us know what you think. The chance of the Steelers beating the 49ers today is going to be a tough matchup. But as we saw on Thursday night with the Detroit Lions and the Kansas City Chiefs, anything can happen. And the punt is up. And it goes out of bounds. And the Steelers going to have the ball. The 49ers going to have the ball in really good starting field position on their first drive. So here comes not so Mr. Irrelevant, Brock Purdy. Won the starting job after having a 7-1 record as a starter last season, stepping in after Trey Lance got injured and Jimmy Garoppolo got injured. Trey Lance obviously now being traded to the Cowboys. So this is Brock Purdy's team. So 1st and 10 for the 49ers. They're on their own 45-yard line. Shotgun formation for Purdy. Snap back to him. He's looking to pass. Fires over the middle. It's complete to Samuel. Gains 5 or 6 yards on the catch. Could have got some more, but he slipped. Welcome to everyone that's just joined us. Come and say hi in the chat. So 2nd down for the 49ers. It's 2nd and 4. Just inside Steelers territory. Snap back to Brock Purdy. It's a handoff on a sweep from Deebo Samuel. And gets close to a 1st down. He's a yard short. So welcome to NFLUKOPS Live. Let us know where you're watching today's game from, who your NFL team is, what your hopes are for your NFL team as well this season. Let us know in the chat. They've been stopped on 3rd and 1. McCaffrey tried to go over the top on the handoff. Didn't get there. Excellent play from the Steelers defensive line. He got absolutely nowhere. An early decision. I think the 49ers are going to go for it. It's a great hit coming up from the linebacker. So it's 4th and 1. Just inside Steelers territory. Brock Purdy keeps it. Play action pass to George Kittle. It's a 1st down. And more. It's a 10-yard completion. A couple of fakes and then flipped it out in the flat to George Kittle, who gained 10 yards. So new set of downs for the 49ers. So down to the 34-yard line of the Steelers now. I formation for the 49ers now. Toss play left to McCaffrey. Lowers his shoulder and gains at least 9. It might be a first down. It's just short. It's going to be 2nd and 1 to go. So 5 minutes into this game and the 49ers are knocking on the door. Single back formation. It's a handoff to McCaffrey. Bursts through the gap. And all the way down to the 9-yard line. Great start on this opening drive for the 49ers. A couple of good passes from Purdy. And McCaffrey's set off like he finished last season as well. It's 1st and goal for the 49ers. Got a good block by Brandon Ayuk coming across. I formation again for San Francisco. It's play action pass for Purdy. Time to throw. Throws towards the end zone. He's got a wide open Brandon Ayuk in the end zone. And that's a touchdown. First points of today's game.
Touchdown!
So a great start for this 49ers team. One of the big favourites to have a run towards the Super Bowl again this season. Some people feel like had the injury to Brock Purdy not happened, that they could have quite easily found themselves in last year's Super Bowl. But a great start. And it's going to be hard work for the Steelers to keep up if the 49ers carry on offense like this. So here we go with the extra point pending. So it's the rookie kicker for the 49ers, Moody. Had a bit of an up and down preseason for them. And it is straight down the middle. No mistake made there. And so the 49ers leading this one nice and early, 7-0. So a great start for the 49ers and work to do for the Steelers on their next drive, having gone 3 and out on that. So just to let you know that we are going to be live streaming 2 games today. Starting off, obviously, with this one. And then coming up for you in the next window, we've got the Eagles versus the Patriots. Obviously, Patriots fans over here. I'm just hoping that the Patriots can make a game of this one. So make sure that you stick around and come and join us for that Eagles-Patriots game after this game's conclusion. Also, we keep an eye on all of the other games as well as they're going on. We've got a competition that's running here at NFLUKOPS this season, a Pick 6 competition, as you can see on the right-hand side of your screen there. 6 games, and people that enter the competition had to pick the winners of those 6 games. So let us know your thoughts. Yeah. Not missed anything. Well, we missed touchdown, Andy, so far. But apart from that, Steelers are about to receive the second kickoff on to go to start their second drive. Let us know what your thoughts are on today's game, the 49ers and Steelers. It gives you score predictions as well. I'll put my score prediction in the chat. I was pretty close on Thursday, actually. There we go, score prediction. I'm going for 49ers 30, Steelers 20 in this one. I think the 49ers are just going to have too much for them. But we'll see. So the kick is up. It is returnable from the 2-yard line. There's a big gap up the middle. A decent return up to the 27-yard line, and that's where the Steelers are going to start their second possession. Being out on their first possession, the Steelers. 49ers got the ball off of the punt in very good starting field position, took advantage. A couple of short passes from Brock Purdy, went for it on a fourth down as well and made it. Some darting runs from McCaffrey. Finished off with that touchdown pass from Purdy to Brandon Ayuk. So Steelers' second possession. His handoff on first down and a great stop by the 49ers defense. Fred Warner that came through there. It's going to be a 2-yard loss. A great start for this 49ers team on offense and defense, setting the tone early. If you are just joining us, welcome to NFLUKOPS Live play-by-play reaction stream of the 49ers and Steelers. Let us know where you're watching today's game from. And, of course, who your NFL team is. Play action pass on second down is complete. Managed to gain 6 or 7 yards on that one. It's going to set up a third and intermediate. So can the Steelers offense get some momentum going? Can't afford to go 3 and out again and give the 49ers good starting field position. Shotgun formation for Pickett. It's 3rd and 4 from their own 31-yard line. Snap back to Pickett. Throws deep down the right side. Dangerous pass. It's intercepted. And what a start for this 49ers team. Forced a 3 and out. Score the touchdown. And then get a turnover on the Steelers' second possession. Not a good start for them. 49ers receiver slipped. And the corner picked it off. This could be an excellent starting field position again for the 49ers offense as well. Let's keep a check on the other scores just while this game's going on. And it seems like there's only been a touchdown in this game only. That's it. No scores in any of the other games. Not even a field goal. All the other games are tied at 0. And we've got the game with the points. Who did you pick for between the Browns, Bengals, Titans, Saints, and this game?
Right, hold on. Bengals will beat the Browns. Who?
Titans and Saints.
Saints.
And then this one.
49ers.
So Bengals, Saints, 49ers.
Why?
I just wondered. Just that's the games in the early window, so. Yeah, I went Bengals. I think I went Titans, actually. I think I went Bengals, Titans, 49ers.
Derek Carr used to be good.
I don't know what to expect from the Saints this season.
I've never liked the Saints, to be honest.
So if you're just joining us, welcome to the NFLUKOPS live play-by-play reaction stream. It's the 49ers against the Steelers. And the 49ers have had a perfect start in this one. Forced a 3-and-out on the Steelers' first drive. Get the ball in good starting field position, go down the field. Touchdown pass from Brock Purdy to Brandon Ayuk. Steelers' second possession. On a 3rd and short, the Steelers opt to throw the ball. Pickett throws it down the right sideline. It's picked off by Charvarius Ward. And now the 49ers got the ball in good starting field position on the second drive as well. Single back formation. It's a handoff to McCaffrey. Nowhere to go, though. Good tackle. There's a Landon Roberts, former Patriots linebacker, coming through. GP3, good to have you. Raiders fan as well. I'm sure you'll be waiting for the 9:30 game our time, obviously 4:30 in America. Taking on the Broncos today. Let us know your thoughts on how you think that game's going to go. Purdy throws over the middle. It's to Brandon Ayuk. It's completed. It's a first down and more. 17-yard completion. And so far, the 49ers offense and defense having the way with the Steelers. Steelers need to figure something out quick because this game could get ugly. I formation for the 49ers are down to the 26-yard line of the Steelers. Toss play right to McCaffrey. Gains a couple of yards on the ground. There's a flag, though. We'll see what the call is. It's holding against the offense. That's going to put them 10 yards back. It's going to be 1st and 20. So just 6.5 minutes left in this first quarter. The 49ers driving again, looking to add to their 7-0 lead. We have had some points in the other games. We've got a 3-0 lead for the Tennessee Titans over the Saints. Shotgun formation, empty backfield for Purdy now. Snap back to him. Fires it in short across the middle to George Kittle. It's a 5-yard gain. He takes the ball back to the 30-yard line. So again, shotgun formation. Purdy flanked by McCaffrey. He motions him out now, so it's an empty backfield. Motions out to the left. Snap back to him. Throw over the middle. Hits the hands of the receiver, bounces out, incomplete. It's going to set up a 3rd and 14 now. It's Purdy's first incomplete pass of the game. It's be interesting if they don't make this and testing the rookie kicker out nice and early. Excellent defense by the corner there. Lively crowd, Pittsburgh Steelers crowd. Spread formation out the shotgun. 3rd and 14, snap back to Purdy. Looking to pass. Scrambles out to his right. Gets it away to Kittle. It's only going to be a short completion, though. only gains 2 more yards, it's likely going to be a field goal attempt from here. So here comes Moody, rookie kicker, selected in the 3rd round this year. The first kicker selected. The Patriots had the second kicker selected. We'll see Chad Ryland later on. So 46-yard field goal attempt, 4th and 12. And the referees have blown it dead. There's a flag. The Steelers have called a timeout. I'll give the kicker Moody a little bit of extra time to have a think about this kick, a 46-yarder, so not a simple kick. As I said before, he's had an up and down preseason so far, has Moody. Selected very high in the draft in the 3rd round. Steelers, of course, be hoping that the 49ers miss this. Might give them a bit of momentum back. So here we go, 46-yard field goal attempt. It's from the right hash. It was blocked, but there was a flag. The holder started running with it. It looked like the Steelers went early to me. I think the Steelers came too early. I think it's going to be offside. Yeah, easy. Well, that should make it a bit of an easier kick. It's no wonder they blocked it. So it's Patrick Peterson that went too early. So it was a punter, Wisnowski, that actually started running with the ball, but it's going to be a 41-yard field goal attempt. Be interesting to see now that kick was blocked, whether that's going to play on Moody's mind now. And the kick is up, and it's through the uprights. Great kick by Moody. And the 49ers lead in this one 10-0. So great start for the 49ers. A 3-and-out and a turnover on defense. And on offense, a touchdown and a field goal. Steelers, having got that stop, hopefully are going to try and build some momentum from there. On offense, they've gone 3-and-out, and on 3rd down on the second drive through the interception, need to get something rolling. Just updates in the scores in our other early window games. Not a lot of scoring going on. The only other scores to tell you about, the Jaguars lead the Colts 7-0. And the Saints have tied it up against the Titans. It's 3-3 in that game. All the other games are still at 0 each. The Jaguars touchdown was a touchdown pass from Trevor Lawrence to Calvin Ridley. Calvin Ridley, who had to sit the entire season last year for all of the illegal betting and gambling that he'd been doing on games. But he's still a top receiver, so he's going to be a huge weapon for the Jaguars this season, that's for sure. So let us know your thoughts on the NFL season. What are you hoping for your NFL team? What are your team's chances? Is it a Super Bowl window for your team, or are you just hoping, like we are, to scrape into a wild card spot, and just to make the playoffs would be an achievement as a Patriots fan this season at least? Let us know what your thoughts are for your team and your hopes. So just about ready for the 49ers to kick it back off to the Steelers. And the kick is up. And it's returnable from the goal line. Good return as well. All the way back to the 31, 32 yard line. And the Steelers need to get something rolling on offense. Find themselves 10-0 down. 4.5 minutes left in the first quarter. Pickett so far in the game, 3 of 4 for 12 yards and that interception. Single back formation, heavy run formation. It's a play action pass though. Under pressure, gets rid of it. It's complete. 2-yard completion before being pushed out of bounds. Going to set up a 2nd and 8. But the 49ers defense are flying around at the minute. So 2nd and 8 for the Steelers. On the third drive, yet to have a first down yet. Run heavy formation again. It is a handoff this time, but immediately stopped by this 49ers defensive line. It's going to set up a 3rd and long. The Steelers just have to find a way to convert this. So Pickett's in the shotgun. 3rd and 8 from their own 34-yard line. Snap back to him. He's looking to pass. Throws deep over the middle. Just out of the reach of his receiver. It's going to be another 3 and out. Still yet to get a first down, the Steelers on offense. This is what I'm hoping for. Later on, I'm hoping the Patriots. I'm not saying the same about the Patriots on their drives. Just a bit too far out in front. He had the man. Just threw it too far out in front. So we've got a punt coming up. And they're trying to make them jump. But what's happened is the Steelers have actually jumped themselves. It's going to set them 5 yards further back. So they tried to make the 49ers jump. Hi, Marcia. Thank you very much for joining us. Hope you're well. Let us know what your thoughts were of Thursday night's Chiefs game against the Lions. Bit of a shock. It was a good game from a neutral point of view, but obviously not from the Chiefs. Let us know what your thoughts were. The punt is up. Returnable from the 17-yard line. And returns it all the way to the 33-yard line. So again, another decent starting field position for the 49ers. The Steelers need to make a stop. If the 49ers go down the field and score a touchdown on this drive, it's getting out of hand. So we've had some other scores in the game. We've got the Commanders have taken a 7-0 lead over the Cardinals. You feel the Cardinals this season are going to be there and thereabouts for the number 1 overall pick. No Kyler Murray. Traded DeAndre Hopkins. So let DeAndre Hopkins go, actually. The only other scores in the other games, Jaguars lead 7-0. The Titans and Saints are tied at 3 each. All the other games are still tied at 0. So I couldn't believe the Chiefs let me down by just 1 point. It was a tight game. You just expect it when Mahomes got the ball back, down 21-20. He's done it so many times. You expect him to go down the field, score the touchdown, or at least a field goal to win it in the fourth quarter. It just didn't happen. You know, a lot's got to be said about his receivers let him down as well. Kadarius Toney, a number of drops. And then Sky Moore had a few as well. The Chiefs will fight back. The Chiefs will fight back. You know, they'll lose a few along the way, but they've been dominant ever since Patrick Mahomes has come into Kansas City. And I'm sure they'll bounce back. Yeah, as Andy said, great to watch Pat play on Thursday night. Had to work hard. Missed Kelsey a lot. Missed his safety blanket on third down and a reliable set of hands as well. So we've got another score as well. The Falcons have taken the lead over the Panthers in that NFC South matchup. It could be an interesting division to watch, that one. I don't think anyone really truly knows which of those 4 teams are going to come out of that division. So 1st and 10 for the 49ers. From their own 32-yard line, Purdy in the shotgun. Motions McCaffrey across, but the referees have blown the play dead. It's going to be a timeout for the 49ers. So speaking about the NFC South, the Buccaneers have taken the lead over the Vikings, 3-0. That wasn't one of the pick 6 games anyway.
What was it not?
You'd expect Vikings to win that at home. But you never know. So we go 1st and 10 for the 49ers. Just 3 minutes left in the first quarter. McCaffrey lined up out to the left. Purdy throws it to him over the middle. And after a dive forward, gains 7 yards.
Got a good extra 2 yards there, didn't it?
Springy. So I thought the Steelers would win this. Maybe off to a slow start. They're definitely off to a slow start. 2 3-and-outs and an interception. And don't seem to be able to stop the 49ers offense either. It's a run for McCaffrey on 2nd down. Needed 3, gets 5. It's another 1st down. As Andy said, the 49ers are looking good so far in this game. Glad I picked the 49ers in the pick 6. Let us know, Marcy. I can't remember you picked. Did you pick Steelers then in the pick 6? First and 10, up at the 44-yard line now. It's going to be a pass from Purdy over the middle. Dangerous looking pass. Looking for George Kittle. But I think it was Patrick Peterson got his hand in there. Let's have another look. Just a quick in. Oof. Peterson played it perfectly. Stepped in front of George Kittle. And just couldn't keep his hands on it. So here we go. 2nd and 10. Snap back to Purdy. It's a handoff to McCaffrey up the middle. Finds a gap.
Jeez.
Excellent running.
He's amazing.
Excellent running from McCaffrey. Such a patient runner. Found the gap and burst through for 12 yards.
Patient and strong.
Just waited for the blocking to develop and sneak through the tiniest of gaps. Look at that. Straight in between 2 arm tackles. Look at that.
That's impressive.
First and 10 for the 49ers. They're into Steeler territory. It's I formation. Toss play right to McCaffrey. It's not McCaffrey, sorry. Is it Mitchell? It's a couple of yards on that carry. Sets up a 2nd and 8. So the Steelers 44-yard line, shotgun formation, motions a receiver across. It's going to be a pass play. It's completed to Brandon Ayuk. That's another 10-yard completion. And the 49ers are rolling. The Steelers just can't stop them. Similar sorts of routes we've seen from the 49ers as well. Just those quick ins, slant routes, and the timing's just been perfect. 1st and 10 could be the last play before the end of the first quarter. Oh, it's a false start. I think the 49ers weren't going to snap it then. They were trying to get the Steelers to jump and get a cheap 5 yards. However, it's the 49ers that jump. It's going to cost them 5. That's going to bring us to the end of the first quarter as well. It's been completely dominated by the 49ers. Steelers need to take this change of ends and take that time to compose themselves and somehow get some of this momentum back, because it's been all 49ers so far in this game. Steelers have possessed the ball 3 times and have yet to get a first down. So, Marcy, you said pick the Steelers in the pick 6. Not a good start for them, but as Andy said, in preseason they look good. Pickett and Pickens looked good in preseason, but not a good start on offense or defense so far for them. In the other pick 6 games we've got at the minute, the Bengals and Browns are tied at 0 at the end of the first quarter. Bit of a surprise there. And then the Saints and Titans, the Titans lead 6-3, so it's another field goal. The Titans lead 6-3 in that game. The Colts have tied it up against the Jaguars as well. It's 7-7 in that game now. It's an Anthony Richardson, the rookie. It's a 2-yard run from him. He's had a very good preseason. Anthony Richardson won the starting job at the Colts. Should be exciting to watch. The Patriots will be playing against the Colts this season. In Germany, in fact, in Frankfurt. So I'm hoping that Bill Belichick's record against rookie quarterbacks continues. He's usually pretty good, although Belichick's record against running quarterbacks is not so good. So it'll be an interesting matchup when that one happens. The Ravens have taken a 7-0 lead over the Texans.
That was a pick 6 game, wasn't it?
It's a J.K. Dobbins 4-yard touchdown run. The Falcons, as we said earlier, Falcons lead by a touchdown. The rookie Bijan Robinson with a touchdown in that game. So we're back for the second quarter. 49ers, 1st and 15, snap back to Purdy, looking to pass over the middle, deep over the middle. It's caught by Deebo Samuel. And it's another first down. It's a 20-yard completion. Such a talented team. This 49ers team are going to be there and thereabouts around at the NFC Championship game. Great pass from Purdy. Excellent catch from Deebo Samuel. It's 1st and 10 for the 49ers, looking to add to their 10-0 lead. They're in the red zone, down at the 17-yard line. Toss play left to McCaffrey, but tackled down for a 2-yard loss this time. The toss plays, they've run a few of those in this game. They haven't really worked. The handoff straight up the middle with McCaffrey running with it have been more productive. But the 49ers dominating on offense and defense. Time of possession, 140 total yards for the 49ers against 2 total yards for the Steelers. So you go 2nd and 12 on the Steelers' 19-yard line. Snap back to Purdy. Looking towards the end zone. And I think it's caught by Brandon Ayuk. It is another touchdown. His 2nd of the day. It's going to be a long, long day for this Steelers team.
Touchdown!
It's going to be a long, long day for this Steelers team. It's Brock Purdy to Brandon Ayuk for the 2nd touchdown of the game.
Jesus, that's incredible.
Great back shoulder pass. Let's see if you've got 2 feet in. Yeah, definitely. It's a touchdown. 16-0, pending the extra point. What a start. What a start for the 49ers. 2 touchdown passes for Brock Purdy, 2 touchdown catches for Brandon Ayuk. Here's the extra point. And it's straight down the middle. It's 17-0. And the Steelers, yet to have a first down in this game, find themselves 3 scores down. Marcy said, "Oh my God, this is a slaughter." It is. Like, you can, if they could put 50 on them at this rate. It's going to get very, very quiet in that Steelers stadium. 17-0. The Cardinals have kicked a field goal. So they've cut the touchdown from the Commanders. They've cut that lead down to 7-3 now. The Browns have a 3-0 lead over the Bengals. But all the other games are close at the minute. We've got the we've got the game where 49ers are completely dominating, running away with it at the minute. And as I said earlier, from a Patriots fan standpoint, I'm just hoping I'm not sat here in a couple of hours' time saying the same thing about the Patriots. It could happen. I'm hoping the Eagles don't get off to a fast start, or otherwise it could be like deja vu. Hopefully it won't be a shutout. That'd be a shame. Yeah, I mean, obviously, we're neutrals in this game. We want a good game to watch. But you can't take anything away from what the 49ers have done on offense and defense in this game so far. Completely dominated it. Forced 2 3-and-outs and an interception. And scored on every drive. They've had 2 touchdowns and a field goal. But the Steelers need to get back and get back quickly. They need to score points on this drive. They need something, even if it's a field goal. They've had a couple of good kick returns so far in this game. That would really help if they could bust one of those. So just about ready for the 49ers to kick it back off to the Steelers. But a great start for Brock Purdy. 10 of 12, 114 yards, 2 touchdowns, 145.8 passer rating. And the kick is up. It goes into the end zone. It's going to be a touchback this time. Yeah, definitely to their credit, the 49ers, they deserve everything they've got. Brock Purdy started off exactly how he finished up before he got that UCL injury in the playoffs. They're not asking Brock Purdy to do too much. Make high percentage passes on quick ins, slants. So Pickett looking to pass. Throws it short. Didn't find anyone downfield. Threw it to the running back who got hit immediately. It's going to be a 4 or 5 yard loss. But there is a flag. Oh, it's holding. It's holding against the offense, but the 49ers quite rightly have declined that, having forced the play for a loss. No, it was definitely holding. Nick Bosa just had his way with the Steelers' right tackle. So here we go. 2nd and 15 from their own 20-yard line. Snap back to Pickett. He's looking to pass. He's under pressure again. Gets rid of it. It's another interception. Oh, it should have been. He's thrown it straight to Fred Warner, and Fred Warner has dropped it. Could that be the look and the turning point for the Steelers?
He was under so much pressure.
Massive pressure in his face. Threw the ball way behind his intended receiver, straight into the arms and the breadbasket of Fred Warner. And he snatched at it, and the ball fell to the ground. Third and 15. And you know the 49ers are coming for Pickett. We've got a flag. Is this a false start again? Everything that could go wrong for the Steelers so far has gone wrong. And the crowds are not happy. I really hope that our game don't go like this. Third and 20 from their own 15-yard line. Snap back to Pickett. Under pressure, starts scrambling, gets toe tap for the sack. And it's another 3 and out for the Steelers. They're lucky to have an opportunity to punt, really, because the 49ers could have either had the interception and a pick 6 touchdown, or at least had the ball in field goal range already. But the 49ers are going to get the ball in good starting field position again here. Here we go with the punt. The punt is up. It's returnable from the 30-yard line. Good coverage. The helmet comes off.
That's
dangerous.
As soon as the helmet comes off,
and you know, because the helmet of the returner came off, and you know how players get slammed back. It's bad enough when they've got a helmet on. Oh, it's a face mask against the Steelers. That's going to be 15 more yards on top of that return. And the 49ers is going to be right up around halfway. Completely dominated in this game so far. Steelers have had the ball on offense 4 times, and he's still yet to have a first down. And the 49ers have scored on each of their 3 possessions so far. 2 touchdown passes from Brock Purdy, 2 Brandon Ayuk, and that field goal from the rookie Moody. And the 49ers already have the ball right around halfway, looking to add to that lead. Yeah, really, really clumsy plays. It's penalties, poor blocking, can't stop the 49ers offense. It's going to be a long, long day. We're still only a little bit into the second quarter. Let's have a look at the other games in the early window as well. So let's have a look at the pick 6 game. So the Browns and Bengals. The Browns have a 3-0 lead in that one. I don't think anyone picked the Browns in that one in the pick 6. The other pick 6 game, the Titans lead 6-3 over the Saints. And of course, the 49ers lead 17-0 in the other pick 6 game we've got going on at the moment. We've got the Broncos and Raiders and the Dolphins and Chargers kicking off in the next set of games. But we won't be watching any of those. We're watching the Patriots. We'll be hosting the Super Bowl runners-up, the Philadelphia Eagles. So make sure you come and join us for that one. We're hoping it goes a little better for the Patriots than it is for the Steelers in this one. We're hoping it goes more like the underdog story of Thursday night for the Lions. Tom Brady, of course, the GOAT, is getting honoured at half-time in that game as well. So I hope Patriots are still in it and the crowd are still up for it at that point. Oh, Marcy picked the Browns. I stand corrected. That was a brave pick to go with the Browns over the Bengals. But it's working so far. Always tough in the first week to pick winners. And it's a divisional matchup in the AFC North as well. So there usually are quite tight games between the Bengals and Browns. So, and Marcia went the Saints as well. So you literally went the three opposite ways to the way that I went.
I went the Saints.
Yeah, Andy went with the Saints. So here we go. Right at halfway, 1st and 10 for the 49ers.
Flag.
There's a flag on the play. The run doesn't go anywhere. It's stopped immediately at the line. It's a legal motion from Deebo Samuel. It's going to be a 5-yard penalty. So it's 1st and 15 now for the 49ers on their own 45-yard line. I formation. Toss play. Immediately stopped. It's going to be 2nd and 15. I say the toss plays haven't worked for the 49ers. Just need to hand it straight off. Quite low-scoring games in the NFL so far. Except in ours, of course. Snap back to Purdy. Looking to pass. Fires over the middle to Deebo Samuel. It's complete. 7-8 yard gain. Again, it's just a short, high percentage pass. Straight over the middle. Gets a lot of the yards back. It's going to be 3rd down. Steelers really need a stop. I need something to happen. A turnover, a fumble, a pick six, something. Empty backfield for Brock Purdy on 3rd and 7. Snap back to Purdy. Under pressure, scrambles forward, fires over the middle, complete. Excellent from Brock Purdy. And it's Brandon Ayuk again with the catch. Takes the ball down to the 31-yard line. Excellent pocket presence from Brock Purdy. There is a flag, though.
That's what we need Mac to do.
We'll see what happens on the flag.
You shot midges.
Oh, it's against the Steelers. Personal foul. It's going to be 15 yards. And the 49ers are going to be in the red zone again. So 1st and 10 for the 49ers. They're in the red zone, looking to add to an already comfortable 17-0 lead. Still 10 minutes left in the second quarter. So 1st and 10. Brock Purdy under center. I formation. It's on the 16-yard line. It's toss play left. Bit more productive than the last couple of toss plays. It's a 3-yard gain before being pushed out of bounds. We'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Got it. This is going to be next.
We'll get it. Go over there.
Don't send it to me.
It's too much light on me. So here we go. 2nd and 7. Snap back to Purdy. He's looking to pass. Under pressure, starts scrambling. And he's taken down on the sack. Finally, they've got to put the ball's come out as well. And I think the Steelers have got it.
I knew 90 was going to suck in then.
It's TJ Watt. I'm pretty sure TJ Watt's got the ball. Let's have a look. Purdy was under pressure, scrambled out to his left. It was a fumble, definite fumble. And then it was a fight for it on the ground. It's underneath Brock Purdy, who's trying to keep hold of it.
Surely he's down.
Well, it's definitely a fumble. And Purdy's laying on top of the ball and grabbing it behind his back. The 49ers have kept it somehow. I don't know how they have. 3rd and 7, empty backfield for Purdy. There's going to be a challenge for Mike Tomlin, trying to make something happen. So he wants to challenge this, whether there's a clear recovery, I think. So Purdy's landed on the ball. Watt is trying to get the ball from underneath him. I think Purdy's got it. He's got it in both hands, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's got it. If that was his stomach, nobody would have said a word.
Purdy's got both hands around the ball, but it's underneath him. There's no way they're going to change the decision on that.
That was weird. I just looked at TJ Watt then on the line screen and thought, he's going to sack him this time. Just by the way he was kneeling. That was weird.
Yeah, Purdy's definitely got the ball there.
Then there was a riot.
Tomlin, in absolute desperation, has thrown the challenge flag there. He's going to lose it as well. There's no way he's going to win that challenge. Yeah, as Marcy says, Steelers finally try and show up in the game. That's nice of them. They're only 17-0 down. So thank you for everyone that has joined us so far for the NFLUKOPS live play-by-play reaction stream of the Steelers and 49ers. It's a little bit of a warm-up stream for us ahead of the main event, at least for us anyway, of the Philadelphia Eagles' trip to play the New England Patriots in the next set of games. So make sure that after this game, you come straight over and come and join us for the Patriots and Eagles live stream. And as I've said before, hopefully it's going to go a bit better than it is for the Steelers. Hopefully it's going to go a bit better for the Patriots in that game.
The Steelers have got the second half, yeah. Jesus, he's digging him in the ribs.
So the Cardinals have cut into the Commanders' lead a little bit more. They've brought it to within 1 point, kicked another field goal. So it's 7-6 to the Commanders in that one. The Vikings have scored a touchdown. It's the rookie Jordan Addison, a 39-yard touchdown catch from Kirk Cousins. So they lead 7-3 over the Buccaneers in that one. Panthers have tied it up in their game against the Falcons. The rookie Bryce Young, first overall pick for the Panthers, throwing the touchdown to his tight end, Hayden Hurst. So 7-7 in that game as well. I say all the other games so far, all low-scoring, tight games. We've just got a little bit of a blowout in our game at the minute. Joe Burrow seems to be struggling. Just having a look at the Bengals and Browns game. Burrow seems to be struggling a bit in that game. 4 for 10 for just 25 yards in that one. But here we go. 3rd and 7 for the 49ers. The Steelers really need to get a stop. At least force a field goal attempt. Shotgun formation. Trips right. Motions McCaffrey out to the right as well. Snap back to Purdy. Moved out to his left. Throws towards the back of the end zone. It's over the head of George Kittle. There is a flag, though. And the Steelers were praying it's not against them. It's not. It's against the 49ers. Yeah. Got it. So it's going to be 4th and 7. They've declined the penalty. It's going to be 4th and 7. And it's going to be a field goal attempt for the rookie kicker, Moody.
He's like crossbones.
That's Blandinas who did all the XFL. Joe in the booth.
Yeah.
32-yard field goal attempt.
Oh, he looked familiar.
Now it's kicked straight down the middle. He's been perfect in this game, Moody. 2 extra points and 2 field goals. The 49ers lead 20-0. And maybe Steelers can just get a little bit of confidence in the fact that they have stopped the 49ers from getting into the end zone.
He could be crossbones to Josh McDaniels, captain. Stood in a lift together going, are we going to do this then?
And Marcia said, there's hope. Just a tiny little bit of hope for the Steelers. But they've got to score points in this first half. Sooner rather than later. To be fair, they need to get a first down. They have not got a first down yet. 4 possessions. 3 3-and-outs and 1 turnover. Still 8 minutes left in the second quarter as well. And the kick is up. It's returnable from the 2-yard line. Straight up the middle. Good return again down the left sideline all the way to the 35-yard line. So the kick returner has been the best player for the Steelers so far. Again, thank you very much for everyone who's joined us so far. Let us know where you're watching today's game from, who your NFL team is as well. Come and say hi in the chat. The more discussion, the better the stream. So come and say hello. Here we go. 1st and 10 from the 36-yard line. It's a handoff up the middle going pretty much nowhere. It's a 1-yard gain on the ground. Second and 9. Single back formation, run heavy formation for the Steelers. And it is another handoff, misdirection, finds a bit of a gap, but still only gets 2 yards. Flying tackle in there from future Hall of Famer Fred Warner. Certainly one of the best linebackers in the NFL by far. And now we're back to 3rd down for the Steelers. Haven't been successful so far. Here we go. Shotgun formation from their own 39-yard line. It's 3rd and 6. Can they convert? Snap back to Pickett. He's under pressure. Throws. Hits the hands of his receiver and bursts through. He was looking for Freiermuth. And it's incomplete. 5th drive they've had now. 4 3-and-outs and 1 turnover. Not going well at all. The punt is up. And the ball bounces out of bounds around the 25-yard line. And that's where the 49ers will take over. The worst thing for the Steelers out of all this is that the 49ers received the ball in the second half as well.
You just glad it's not going to go to overtime.
Oh, yeah. Hopefully the 49ers run the ball a lot in the second half and just keep the clock going. Just keep the clock going. Might be done by 8:30. So let's have a look in the other games to see if we've got any more scores. The Jaguars have retaken the lead over the Colts.
Was that a pick six? Good.
It's a touchdown pass from Trevor Lawrence to Zay Jones. The Texans have kicked a field goal, so it's now the Ravens 7, Texans 3.
Jeez.
We could have got him.
There's a few people we could have got if Bill had opened his bloody wallet.
Just showing the highlights of some of the touchdowns in the other games. So that little bit of hope, that tiny little bit, Marcia, that you had, that tiny bit of hope that you did have, that's now gone. Was accepting the loss on that one. You can still get 5 points in the pick six this week.
There's going to be a lot more upsets, I'm sure.
Browns still lead 3-0. Saints are only 3 points behind. Fantasy football team started today as well. Good to see Kirk Cousins throwing a touchdown. I got him in my fantasy team. Kenny Pickett, 5 of 9 for 9 yards and 1 interception. Oh, dear.
You don't know what's going to happen here.
1st and 10 for the 49ers. Scrambling around, Brock Purdy out to his left. Sets off running. Steps out of bounds after gaining 3 yards. It's around 6.5 minutes left in the second quarter. Complete domination from the 49ers so far. Scored on every possession. 2 touchdowns, 2 field goals. 2nd and 6 from their own 28-yard line. Snap back to Purdy. He's looking to pass. He gets battered at the line, falls incomplete. It's TJ Watt getting in there again.
Come on, baby, keep you cool. Don't lose it.
At least one motivated Steeler player on the team at the minute. I've got some fans up, waving the terrible towels. It's 3rd and 6. Empty backfield now for Brock Purdy. Snap back to him. Fired out. And it's caught by McCaffrey right at the line to gain. I think he's done enough.
I think he has. The guy covering
Just.
TJ Watt can't do his job.
So 1st and 10 for the 49ers. Just under 6 minutes left now in the second quarter. New set of downs for the 49ers. They're up to their own 34-yard line. Steelers need a turnover. Shotgun formation. McCaffrey's lined up to the left at receiver. Snap back to Purdy. It's a toss to Deebo Samuel out the backfield. It's a 5-yard gain. Toss plays didn't seem to be working with McCaffrey, but a decent run from Samuel that time. So difficult to defend the 49ers because of the fact that McCaffrey's such a good receiver, can line up out wide. Then you've got Deebo Samuel can line up at running back. How do you defend that? You have no idea whether they're running, passing. Total yards in this game, 199 for 49ers and 1 measly yard for the Steelers.
I feel like you're just rubbing it in from it.
She's not a 49. You're not a Steelers. Mark's not a Steelers fan, so it's all right. I won't be being this harsh. Should head over to the Australian Steelers guy. See how that one's going.
Yeah.
Marcy's given up all hope now. They probably won't get any turnovers at this point. That's it. Just completely. That's it. Steelers are done. Let us know, Marcy. Are you going to stick around for the Patriots and Eagles game? Are you going to come across to that stream? Be nice to have you. Should have a few more Patriots fans as well in the chat, hopefully, for that one. 2nd and 5 for the 49ers from their own 40-yard line. Snap back to Purdy. It's a handoff to Elijah Mitchell. Taken down. It looks like he's about half a yard short. It's going to be 3rd and short. Excellent, Marcia. Thank you very much. Really, really appreciate your support and for getting involved in the Pick 6. It means a lot to us for you coming on our streams and chatting and taking part in our Pick 6 competition. So thank you very much. Really, really appreciate it. So 3rd and inches for the 49ers. And the play clock is down at 0. They did call a timeout. I think they were trying to get the Steelers to jump and get the cheap first down. It's going to be a timeout for the 49ers. 4 minutes left. The Saints have tied it up in the Pick 6. There you go, Andy and Marcia. It's 6-6 now, the Saints and Titans.
Yeah.
The Vikings have kicked a field goal, so they lead 10-3 over the Buccaneers. The Browns still lead 3-0 over the Bengals. So it's 3rd and inches, back with the 49ers, 3rd and inches. Run heavy formation. It's a toss play left to McCaffrey. Up the left sideline, tiptoes down the left sideline for another first down. It's a 5-yard gain. So it's the first time the toss plays actually worked with Christian McCaffrey, but it worked at the right time. 5-yard gain, another set of downs.
That's amazing.
Just into Steelers territory, 1st and 10. It's a handoff to McCaffrey up the middle. Even when it seems that he's going to get stopped to the line, he still managed to push forward and gain 2 yards. So 2nd and 8. 3 minutes left in the second quarter. The 49ers will be looking to take as much time off the clock as possible, score points, and then they get the ball back after half-time as well. There's a chance that this could be 34-0 by the time the Steelers get the ball back. We'll see. 2nd and 8, empty backfield for Purdy. Snap back to him. Under pressure, scrambles out to his left. Throws downfield. Oh, what a throw and what a catch.
It struggled then as he went to his left.
You're having to throw back across your body.
Yeah.
But just his awareness to spin out of that, Mac would have gone down and taken the hit.
Yeah.
Purdy spun out of a free runner, set himself enough and threw just back across his body. Great catch, reaching out by Deebo Samuel. And it's another first down.
There's no way Mac could throw that.
It's one-handed catch, actually, by Deebo Samuel. Talent all over the 49ers team.
It is one of the most well-rounded teams, isn't it?
Yeah, defense and offense. Got playmakers, playmakers on both sides. At least that's one team the Patriots don't have to play this year. So we've gone to the 2-minute warning. The Steelers trail in this one, 20-0. Yeah, appreciate it. Thank you very much, Marcia. We really appreciate your support. As Andy said, next stream should have more people talk. I said, hopefully our Patriots fan contingent will join us for that one. And hopefully no abuse of 10-year-olds like the Super Bowl chat. But you did have the last laugh, Marcia, after all. What was his name? Jason, weren't it? Jason, who didn't know who Madonna was.
Yeah.
Bless him. He's an Eagles fan. He won a Super Bowl.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, how funny would that be?
That would
If it comes into this. Let's have a look at the other games. So at the 2-minute warning between the Browns and Bengals, the Browns still lead 3-0 in that one. The Ravens lead 7-3 over the Texans. The Vikings lead 10-3 over the Buccaneers. The Falcons and Panthers at halftime are tied 7 each. At the 2-minute warning, the Commanders lead the Cardinals 7-6. 2-minute warning, the Jaguars lead the Colts 14-7. And just over 5 minutes left in the second quarter, the Saints and Titans are tied at 6 as well. So low-scoring, tight games in the rest of the NFL. Not so much in our game. Utter domination from the 49ers so far.
That was thunder, except I thought in the wardrobe.
So make sure that you stick around if you're with us for this game. Stick around for what we call the main event of the Eagles against the Patriots. Coming up right after this stream. You have to hop across to that other stream. We're not continuing this one. Hop across, click on that stream and join us for that game. So we go from 2-minute warning, snap back to Brock Purdy. Fired over the middle.
Oh, that's dangerous.
Hits the fingertips of George Kittle and then sort of bounces up in the air. Fortunately for the 49ers, it falls to the ground, incomplete. The Steelers, that could have been the break that they needed. A rare mistimed pass from Brock Purdy on that one. Fired in, just hit the fingertips of George Kittle. So 2nd and 10. Snap back to Purdy. He's looking to pass. Fires deep down the left side. I'm not sure if he got battered at the line or his arm got hit. Just didn't seem to come out right.
I hope his elbow's all right.
Falls incomplete. It's going to be 3rd and 10.
Have they still got Sam at QB too? Whoever Sam is.
Sam Darnold. Yeah.
Oh, they know it from the song. And we didn't put him in the song in the end.
Used to be a Jets quarterback. So 3rd and 10. Can the Steelers get off the field? Snap back to Purdy. It's a handoff.
Flag.
And it's ran by McCaffrey. I wonder if the 49ers decided to run that there, knowing they were going to go for it on 4th down. Why not? You get the ball back after half-time anyway. There's a flag, though. No, Steelers called a timeout. That's their last timeout of the half as well. So it'll be 3rd and 10 when we come back on the next play. Thank you very much, Marcia.
Who's she going to be supporting?
Yeah, who are you supporting, Marcia, in that game? Are you going Eagles or Patriots?
Probably would be nice.
Just keep me out of the stream.
Keep you out of the stream on your phone.
Yeah, because that'll be some more adverts. More adverts to get back in. 3rd and 10. The play's blown dead as soon as it's snapped.
Those computer ones are a nightmare. They're about 45 seconds long, and there's 10 seconds to wait to see if you want to install it.
I didn't put I turned mid-roll things off. It's an illegal snap. It's going to be another 5-yard penalty against the 49ers. So this is a real opportunity for the Steelers to potentially force a punt or get the pressure to Purdy, maybe get a turnover. That's okay, Marcia. We still like you. It's 3rd and 15. Step back to Purdy. Scrambles out to his left. Under pressure. Throws the ball away out of bounds just before he's hit. I think the Steelers have forced a punt. Echo. So finally, the Steelers have stemmed the point scoring of the 49ers at the 5th attempt. Wisnowski's out to punt. And the punt is up. And it's downed at the 5-yard line.
Good luck.
So if the Steelers are going to score a touchdown before half-time, they've got a minute and a half, no timeouts, and they've got to go 95 yards. Bearing in mind, the Steelers haven't got a single first down in this game off 5 drives so far. You can see, as a prediction, you can see Pickett throwing an interception or something here and it being taken in for a pick 6. That's my prediction on this drive. So in New Jersey, I'm going to pick Jalen and the Eagles. That's fine, Marcia. You don't have to apologise. I say if the Patriots could keep that close, if the game is close in the 4th quarter, I'll be happy. So 1st and 10 for the Steelers on their own 5-yard line. Snap back to Pickett. His fight is complete.
Ooh.
And do the Steelers have a first down?
Where?
I think the Steelers have got a first down. The crowd are going crazy.
Yeah.
They've forgotten.
Mexican way.
They've forgotten what a first down is.
First down. Have you got a thing
That's
for
it.
that?
Yeah, we can create one. So we'll make loads of sound effects. So, yeah, Pickett has just doubled his passing yards. The booth reviewing something, though. They're checking whether he caught it or the line of scrimmage where he got to.
Oh, out of bounds.
I think it could be half a yard short. Could be half a yard short, this.
Out. That's not a good angle, is
Close.
it? That wasn't a good angle.
It's close. It's keeping the...
That's a good angle.
I think that's half a yard short. I think it's half a yard short there. Yeah. Half a yard short. The Steelers still have not got a first down in this game. They're half a yard away. So the fan celebration was a bit premature.
Thank God we didn't play the sound effect.
I know. How stupid would we have looked? Here we go. 2nd and inches.
Ooh,
Oh, it's offside by the 49ers,
Yeah,
so they will have a first down. Deep pass. It's a free play. Sensible. It was sensible by Pickett there. He had a free play because it was definitely offside. Have they thrown a flag? They have thrown a flag. They haven't thrown a flag.
One. There. Miles out.
Pickett threw it deep thinking he had a free play, but actually the referees didn't throw the flag. So they still haven't got a first down.
Even I noticed that.
Snap back to Pickett. It's a first down for the Steelers and more. Up the right sideline. Oh, I think it might be a late hit out of bounds as well. That'll tack on 15 more yards. The Steelers fans going crazy. That might take them all the way up to about halfway now as well.
Fair, he was hurdling him. What are you supposed to do if somebody's hurdling you? You can't exactly.
No, it's just
that
number
one.
two. Number two
Wash.
hits him.
Yeah, fair play. I thought he was going to bounce the flag off a little.
So I think the Steelers are going to be into 49er territory.
This would be good.
If the Steelers should score a touchdown here, there's maybe that tiny bit of hope that Marcia had. He can come back. That was stupid. That was dumb.
Yeah, it was. It was helmet as well.
So 1st and 10. They're into 49ers territory just about. Snap back to Pickett. Fire to the left side. It's caught right around the line to game. I think he's about half a yard short. The play clock's going to carry on going. It's Allen Robinson on the catch. Snap back to Pickett. He's looking to pass again. He's under pressure. Throws to the left sideline. Wide open receiver.
Open. Go on.
Deontay Johnson.
Bit of momentum.
And the ball is just outside the red zone now. The Steelers.
Why is the clock still going down? He went out of bounds.
It shouldn't be.
You don't have to be pushed out of bounds, do you?
No, it stopped. It stopped. Snap back to Pickett, looking to pass, fired to the left side again.
This is what
It's Johnson again. So you can bring up a 2nd and 2. Be a perfect time for the Steelers to score on this drive, in this game. Sorry. So 2nd and 3, they're into the red zone. Snap back to Pickett. Fired over the middle. Towards the end zone. Oof. Looking for Fryermuth in the end zone. But he gets hit by 2 49ers players. And the ball comes out and falls incomplete.
He didn't have it though, did he?
Was it a Fanger, I think, on the hit? He'd already bounced off his shoulder pad and then got absolutely hammered in the chest. So it's going to be a 3rd and 3 now. The Steelers are in field goal range, but I think at this stage in the game, I think they've got to be thinking about 4-down territory. They need a touchdown on this drive.
Yeah, they've got the time.
It's better to probably go in. Well, it's worth going for it and going at 20-0 than 23. It's not changing anything. Still be a 3-score game. So 3rd and 3. Empty backfield for Pickett. Snap back to him. Fired over the middle. Low and behind his receiver. I think he actually had his receiver wide open, coming across on the quick slants, but threw it low and behind him. I think it was a poor pass from Pickett. We'll have another look at it. Oh, poor pass. He was wide open. There was so much space. If he'd have caught it, it'd have been a touchdown. I think the Steelers got to go for it. They are going to go for it. Makes no sense in kicking a field goal at this point. Shotgun formation. It's 4th and 3. The 49ers take a timeout.
It's quite tense, this.
What is he saying? He's saying they should kick the field goal.
Yeah.
I don't think they should. It's still a 3-score game.
Yeah.
You might as well go in at 20-0, and that's a 3-score game.
Yeah.
What's he going to say if they go and score a touchdown now? Oh, yeah, well, I would have still kicked the field goal.
They might get a 1st down from this and then still kick a field goal.
And the Browns have scored a touchdown. The Browns lead 10-0 over the Bengals. Deshaun Watson, 13-yard touchdown run. There you go, Marcy. You've got that one. 4th and 3. Snap back to Pickett. Fired into the flat. It's caught. It is a 1st down. They've got no timeouts remaining, the Steelers. Going to have to hurry up. There's 30 seconds and the clock is running. And they spike the ball with 23 seconds left. They're on the 11-yard line of the 49ers. They've got an opportunity with 23 seconds left to take a few shots at the end zone. Shotgun formation, snap back to Pickett. He's going to throw. Oof. Hits his receiver. You know, when he let go of that ball, I just envisage just 49 is stepping in front then and going. I don't know why. Yeah. Completed pass, steps out of bounds. It's only a 3-yard completion, though. So it's going to be a 3rd and 6. They're down to the 7-yard line now. Need to get it into the end zone. Trips right formation. Motion of receiver. Snap back to Pickett.
Flag.
He gets hit as he throws and almost throws the interception. There is a flag, though.
Flag's at that end, is it?
See what the flag is.
Pass interference.
It's illegal contact against the 49ers, so it's going to be a new set of downs with 13 seconds left.
I don't really know how it's done.
So can the Steelers get in? First and goal for the Steelers. They're down at the 4-yard line. Pickett's in the shotgun. Motions the receiver out to the right. Snap back to him. He's going to pass. Fires it in. And it's caught.
Go on.
It's Fryermuth, the tight end. He dabs and they've scored. The Steelers are back in this game.
Touchdown!
The Steelers score points on the drive, and pending the extra points, could make this a 20-7 game. They're not done just yet. Great catch for Fryermuth. Here comes the kick. And it's through the uprights. And with game now is the 49ers 20 and the Steelers 7. The Steelers really needed that. Hopefully that's going to give them momentum going into halftime. The 49ers do get the ball after halftime. But if they can get a stop, go down the field, score a touchdown, all of a sudden it's a one-score game and they're right back in it. As Marcia said, finally they've come alive. So they did manage to go 95 yards. Helped out by that personal foul penalty from Lenoir. 2 penalties on that drive as well for the illegal contact as well. Then at least it's not a shutout.
Lenoir's got the most yards. Got more yards than any other Steeler.
And the kick is up. It goes into the back of the end zone. Just 10 seconds left. You'd imagine that the 49ers, knowing they're getting the ball after half-time, got no timeouts now either. They're probably going to take a knee and take us into half-time with a 20-7 lead. And they're in kneel formation. They take the knee. And that takes us to half-time, which up until that final 90 seconds has been complete domination from the 49ers on offense and defense. It wasn't until that final drive in that two-minute drill where the Steelers actually got their first down. They managed to go down the field and score the touchdown from Pickett to Fryermuth. The 49ers get the ball to start the second half. If the Steelers can get a stop, though, and they can score on their first drive, their first possession in the second half, then we're in for a game. Just before we go for a quick break, we'll just have a quick run through the scores in the other games. So in one of the pick six games, a bit of a surprise, well, to me anyway, the Browns at halftime lead 10-0 over the Bengals. The Ravens lead 7-6 over the Texans, so a close one. The Vikings and Buccaneers at halftime are tied at 10 apiece. The Panthers lead the Falcons 10-7 just into the second half. The Cardinals lead the Commanders 13-10 at halftime. The Jaguars just after halftime lead 14-7. And at halftime in our other pick six game, the Titans lead 9-6 over the Saints. So just while it's halftime, we're just going to take a short break. And we're back for the second half where hopefully, from a neutral standpoint, the Steelers can take that momentum they've gained before the half and bring it back, get back into this game. We'll see you shortly. So we're back for the second half of the 49ers against the Pittsburgh Steelers. And hopefully we're going to get a bit of a game in this one. It looked like it was going all one-way traffic with the 49ers completely dominating that first half, right up until that last 90 seconds where the Steelers managed to drive the ball 95 yards and score the touchdown to cut into that lead. The 49ers have got the ball to start the third quarter. They started from their own 25-yard line after the touchback. Can the Steelers get off the field early? Snap back to Purdy. His play action pass. Fires over the middle. It's caught by Deebo Samuel right at the line to gain. It's going to be a 10-yard completion and a first down. Thank you very much, Marcia. Thank you very much for sticking around. We really appreciate it. Hopefully for you, the Steelers show a bit more fight this second half. All still going well for you in terms of the Browns. Still winning 10-0, 10-0 over the Bengals. Titans is close, only 9-6 in that game to the Titans. So 1st and 10 on their own 35-yard line. Brock Purdy's under centre. There's a handoff up the middle to McCaffrey. Spins out of a tackle. He's got blockers. He's going down the left sideline. He's still got blockers. He's going to into the end zone for the touchdown. Patient running from McCaffrey. Spun out of a tackle. Waited for his blockers to catch up with him. And just as I was saying that the Steelers just needed a stop to get back into this game, McCaffrey had other ideas.
Touchdown!
And just like that, it's 26-7. The worst possible start for the Pittsburgh Steelers in this second half. And that touchdown they scored just before halftime, the Steelers, might as well not have happened now. So here we go with the extra point from the rookie Moody. It's kicked straight through the middle. And the 49ers now rehold a 20-point advantage. Patient running from McCaffrey, bounces out of a tackle, gets a great block from Brandon Ayuk. Excellent blocker. Knocks the corner on his backside, and then McCaffrey just waits for his blockers to catch up. Great blocking downfield by these receivers. And McCaffrey just strolled into the end zone untouched.
Wow. So me and Marcy.
Wow. Well, what are you just saying about us having a bit of a game in this one? Remember when we did that video when they first signed McCaffrey and they gave up all of that picture? We were like, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. I think we might have been wrong on that one. 12 rushes, 117 yards and 1 touchdown for McCaffrey. The 49ers kicking the ball back. And it goes into the end zone. It's funny because as often happens in the American stadiums, it takes people ages to get back to the seats from halftime because of the queues. It's like a half-empty stadium at the minute. We've just
maybe they'll just go
missed.
In the cars.
Yeah. Maybe they might stay. They might stay close next to the bar actually after hearing that. But we'll see. The Steelers have got the ball to start their first possession of the second half. It's going to be a pass play from Pickett. It's caught and a good spin move. Down the right sideline. He's into to 49ers territory and then holds his hamstring. He goes down holding his hamstring.
He didn't have any blockers.
A great catch and run.
That's where he went there. Just a bit of a wobble.
It was Johnson that's gone down. We've got an injury timeout. It was a non-contact injury, which usually means bad things. went down holding his hamstring. Hopefully he's okay. Already like taking candy from a baby. It was too easy. It was good running from McCaffrey to start with. Then after that, excellent blocking from the receivers. The effort of one of the receivers to run all the way across the field to get the final block. That play doesn't happen. If Brandon Ayuk doesn't get the first block, McCaffrey probably gets tackled. And then the other receiver comes racing across the field to get the second block on Peterson. And said the boy earns his wage, talking about Christian McCaffrey, where you feel the 49ers let themselves down a bit with the trade up for the 3rd overall pick and drafting Trey Lance. You feel they made the right choice in giving up what they did to secure Christian McCaffrey. Just got to keep him healthy. It's a good response from the Steelers on that play, a good run. But they feel like they're going to have to score a touchdown on this drive to keep this game alive for them. So that's just while we're at the injury timeout, let's have a check on the other games. The Browns still lead 10-0. The Ravens lead 15-6 now over the Texans. 2-yard touchdown run from Justice Hill, and they went for a 2-point conversion as well, which was successful. The Buccaneers lead the Vikings 16-10. The Vikings at it again like last season. A lot of their games went right down to the wire and finished one-score games. The Vikings ended up on the right side of things last year. Will it be the same this season? They're down by 6 at the minute to the Buccaneers. Falcons and Panthers tied at 10. Cardinals lead the Commanders 16-10. The Colts and Jaguars tied at 14. And the Titans still lead 6-9. So we're back just into 49ers territory. The Steelers snap back to Pickett. Thrown out to the running back. Spins out of a tackle and fights hard just to gain about 2 yards there.
Good fight, though.
Johnson's going into the locker room. I think that could be quite a bad injury. 2nd and 8. It's a handoff up the middle. Again, does well to fight for 3 yards. Could have quite easily been stopped at the line. But he just gained 3 yards. Going to set up a 3rd and intermediate. The Steelers have to convert this. It's going to be 3rd and 6. Javon Hargrave on the tackle there. Thankfully, the Patriots won't be playing him today. Empty backfields. He now motions in the running back. He's got trips right formation out the shotgun Pickett. Snap back to him. Scrambles around to his right. Bought himself some time. Throws to the right sideline. It's over the head of his receiver. Incomplete. And a decision to make now. I think if you're the Steelers, I think you've got to go for it. You can't risk giving the ball back to the 49ers and watch them go down and score another touchdown or even more points.
Wasn't a great throw. I know he's
excellent. Really good defense. Like, who could he throw it to then? They are going to punt. I'm surprised because they are into 49ers territory. They are going to punt. Fair catch call for the 17-yard line, sorry. And that's where Brock Purdy and the 49ers are going to start their second possession of the second half. Just join us. Welcome to the NFLUKOPS live play-by-play reaction stream of the 49ers and Pittsburgh Steelers. This is the warm-up stream ahead of the main event today of the Philadelphia Eagles trip to play the New England Patriots, where we are hoping for something special from the Patriots today. We're hoping they can do what the Lions did to the Chiefs on Thursday night and pull off the shot. So here we go. The 49ers on their own 17-yard line. Snap back to Brock Purdy. Fired over the middle. As easy as you like to Brandon Ayuk, who's had a brilliant game in this one. It's a 15, 16-yard gain on first down. Just found the spot in the zone perfectly then, Brandon Ayuk. And again, excellent timing on the pass from Brock Purdy. So shotgun formation, run heavy, it's tight. Some motion from Deebo Samuel. It's a handoff though to McCaffrey. Spins out of a tackle before being brought down. 3-yard gain. Sets for 2nd and 7. Got the ball at the 36-yard line. Single back formation. Snap back. It's a toss play to McCaffrey. And he's stopped for a loss this time. It's a few yards he's lost on that play. Finally, a bit of fight from the Steelers defense. Just having another look at this one. It's a toss play again. Hasn't really worked for McCaffrey in this game. It's Alex Highsmith, I think, on the tackle.
Yeah, they were queuing up to get in there.
So 3rd and 8. Empty backfield for the 49ers. We've got 4 receivers lined up to the right-hand side. Snap back to Purdy. He's under pressure. Gets rid of it. And finds a wide open, yes, guess who? Brandon Ayuk again on the left-hand side. It's a new set of downs. So calm. You've got to say something about Brock Purdy. He hangs in there. He's under pressure. He knew had a guy, could see a guy coming towards him. Stood in there, found his open receiver. Again, I keep going back to it. Talked about it a lot already, but you just hope that Mac Jones could do the same. He's feeling in that situation, Mac Jones would already be ducking down, ready to take the hit.
So would Brady. And that's Mac
Poise.
Jones is
Mac Jones is Brady.
Brady Jr. He's a wannabe. He's a Brady wannabe.
1st and 10 for the 49ers. It's a handoff to McCaffrey up the middle. Not really going anywhere there. Maybe half a yard straight up the middle.
I don't think you can be a pocket quarterback anymore. It's not an option. I know Brady was good, but it's different times now.
Second and 9. Just inside Steelers territory. Snap back to Purdy. It's a handoff up the middle to Elijah Mitchell. It's a 4-yard gain. It's going to set up a 3rd and 5. The Bengals are on the board. They've kicked a field goal. The comeback is on. So it's 10-3 at the moment to the Browns in that game. The Saints have tied it up as well. It's 9-9 in that game. It's another pick 6 game. Empty backfields for Brock Purdy. Snap back to him. Under pressure, though, and brought down on the sack. Of course, TJ, what was involved? One of the best defensive ends in the game and a surefire Hall of Famer, future Hall of Famer, just like his brother. So the 49ers are going to have to punt. Gunner went a bit early for the 49ers there. It's a false start.
He was waiting in the end zone. Hello, I'm over here. Throw me the ball when you pick it up. Oh.
Hi, Eric. Thank you very much for joining us. Hope you're well. We're just doing a little bit of a warm-up at the minute. Just getting warmed up ahead of the main event. The punt is up. It takes a bounce inside the 5-yard line. And the Steelers are going to have to start from their own 6. Great punt. So just to have a run through the scores in our other games, just while we're at a game break here. The Browns lead 10-3. One of our pick 6 games. I don't think too many, apart from Marcia. Picked the Browns to beat the Bengals. The Ravens lead 22-6 now. Just gone in with another touchdown. It was Justice Hill again. So 22-6 over the Texans. The Buccaneers lead 17-10 over the Minnesota Vikings. The Falcons and Panthers are tied up at 10 apiece going into the 4th quarter. The Cardinals lead 16-10 over the Commanders, which would be a bit of a shock as well. The Jaguars lead 17-14 in a close one against the Colts. And the Titans and Saints are tied up at 9 each, which is another pick 6 game as well. So 2 close games in our pick 6. That's why we picked them. So Eric's got the same as me. Yeah, I've went the same as you, Eric. Been complete domination by the 49ers in this game. The other 2 were very, very close. I've got that cape somewhere. Yeah, that's the thing about the Dutch straight. I can't pick them all correct all the time, otherwise it'd be rigged, wouldn't it?
It's not a cape, it's a cloak.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. That's terrible of me, isn't it? Yeah, I should know better. So it's watching Red Zone. Yeah, I do like watching Red Zone. Obviously, we're doing the streams. I think Red Zone's a bit too quick for Andy, though, still.
Yeah, you're right.
It blows his mind because they're flicking to different games. Who are we watching now? What's just happened? Snap back to Pickett. Looking to pass in his end zone. It's completed out to his receiver. It's a 5-yard gain. Just over 6.5 minutes left in this 3rd quarter as well. Need to keep the clock running a little bit. I'm getting a bit nervous about the fact that this game's going to go right to the wire of the next game starting.
We all know what's going to happen here. Move on.
Yeah. I've got the other one to sort out. So 2nd and 6. It's a handoff. Najee Harris gains 3 yards. Can set up a 3rd and 3, I think. Falcons have just gone in for a touchdown. Falcons lead 16-10 now over the Panthers. Snap back to Pickett on 3rd and 4. Fired over the middle. Fired over the middle behind his receiver. Pickett hasn't played well in this game. Has to be said, he's been way off with his throws. And as Andy pointed out earlier, had a pretty good preseason, but his throws in this game have been low and behind. Is that... No. That's not why. I thought he might be trying to get it round the defender's arms on the line, but no, he's had a poor game. So they're punting out their own end zone. It's takes a bounce, returnable from the 45-yard line. McLeod makes a few people miss and returns it all the way to the 37-yard line of the Steelers. They're already in field goal range now to add to their 20-point lead. We feel any chances the Steelers have, they have to either stop the 49ers scoring anything on this drive and get a turnover. Yeah, you feel like there's only one person that could actually host the red zone, and he's just going to have to just live forever and do it forever because he does it so well. It's kind of like over, obviously, in England with the Soccer Saturday and Jeff Stelling. You felt that like he was going to have to do it forever. Obviously, he's finally finished at the end of last season. But, Scott Hansen, you feel that he's got to keep doing it forever. He's absolutely perfect at doing it. And the witching hour. And the fact that so many games in the early window going into that witching hour, one-score games, you've only really got this game and the Ravens game that are blowouts. All the rest, are one-score games. Oh, is that Pittman? Oh, God.
Why is that you playing against today?
I'm getting absolutely hammered. My fantasy's going very, very badly today. He's got too many good players. I don't know how his like team has managed to get so good. He's got like Jalen Hurts, Justin Jefferson. He's got Garrett Wilson to come for the Jets. He's got Pittman. Who else has he got? Who else has he got? He's got Hayden Hurst, who's got a touchdown.
I was going to say Jalen Hurts is going to get sacked about 8 times today.
Yeah.
I believe in Judon.
We don't have to rely on him, though.
No, we don't. Defense is better.
They are close games, those. Low scoring as well. The Bengals were slow starting last season, though, as well.
I definitely feel we picked the right one to watch.
It was definitely the best game. And I'm just glad the thing's working. So the 49ers are starting with the ball at the Steelers 38. Snap back to Purdy. Under pressure from behind. He gets hit. The ball comes out as well.
There was a flag.
There is a flag. The ball, and the Steelers have got it. I said about they needed a turnover. They've got it, but there is a flag.
The flag was thrown before he got sacked.
Brock Purdy never saw TJ Watt coming from behind him. Got the ball, knocked out. There is a flag. The Steelers are going to the sideline, so I assume it's against the 49ers. Never saw it coming. It must be such a good feeling for a defensive end when they can see the quarterback has no idea they're there, because you can just take just do what he did. He just battered the ball out of his hand. There you go. They needed it. They got it. And yes, it is that man yet again, TJ Watt. That's a good topic of debate. Who is better? JJ Watt, obviously he's retired now, but who is the better defensive end, JJ Watt or TJ Watt? It's a tough pick. There's rumours the Steelers almost signed tried to get JJ Watt out of retirement and sign him, actually. So 1st and 10 for the Steelers. Snap back to Pickett. It's caught by Najee Harris. It's a short pass, only gains 3 yards. It's a touchdown or nothing, really, for the Steelers now. It's got to be 4 down. I can't get my words out. It's got to be 4 down territory for them now. You're 3 scores down. So the Steelers at the 36-yard line of the 49ers. Snap back to Pickett. Fires to the right sideline. There is a flag. I think he's caught, but there is a flag. It's going to be interesting to see if it's against offense or defense. Could have been a push-off, or it could have been pass interference against the defense. We'll have a look. Yeah, it's got to be against the defense, that. It was an incomplete pass as well because it actually bounced off the ground. That's Eric. You can be our red zone if you like. You got a touchdown for the Colts.
Was it that block again? Who your mate's got?
Hopefully not Pittman. It weren't Pittman, was it? I think the game. I think I've lost that anyway. Unless Josh Allen has an immense game tomorrow night. I'm tempted to watch that.
I don't know. That's a good idea.
It's Bills and Jets, though. It's Aaron Rodgers' first game.
I understand, and it is tempting, but you've got to work. You've got to get some sleep.
We'll see. I'm not stream. I could maybe work while I watch it.
Touchdown Vikings.
Was it Kirk Cousins pass? Because I've got Kirk Cousins. And it wasn't to Justin Jefferson, was it? Because it's the person that I'm playing against got Justin Jefferson as well.
I would think if it's a touchdown, it would be JJ.
Snap back to Pickett. Fired into his receiver. It's caught. 8-yard gain. The Steelers are into the red zone. The crowd are getting a bit more into it now. This would be one hell of a comeback if the Steelers can come back from this point because of not being really in this game at all. No, it weren't Jefferson. That's all right then. Jefferson's had a good game in that one, though, because I looked at half-time and he's got 20 fantasy points somehow. Snap back to Pickett. Punt fakes. Looks towards the end zone.
Oh, was it interference?
The receiver, Hayward, took a complete dive into the end zone. Now talking football, soccer player dive in the end zone here, trying to buy the pass interference. That should be a flag. That should be a flag the other way, that. That's terrible. Oh, the play clock, we're down to 2. They've snapped it, but I think it's either going to be a flag or a timeout. The Steelers can't afford to waste timeouts. They've had to take one, though. Right, let's have a look at these scores then. Browns still winning 10-3. The Vikings, as Eric has updated us, Vikings have tied it up at 17 apiece. It's a touchdown pass from Kirk Cousins. That's good. That's a touchdown. That's some points for me. The Falcons lead 17-10. Sorry, I'm just going to have to stop a second. We've got spam. There we go. I'll sort that out. So it's handoff on 3rd and 2. It's a first down. They needed 2. They just got 2 from Najee Harris. Titans and Saints still tied at 9 each. Well, the Browns have kicked a field goal. The Browns lead 13-3. 2 minutes left in the third quarter in that one. I can assure you, like I can't remember all the picks, Marcia, but I don't think there's many people who will have picked Browns over the Bengals. Snap back to Pickett. Looks towards the end zone, lofted pass. It's a good catch.
What about his feet? He's saying no.
It was George Pickens, an excellent catch, but they're saying it's incomplete, out of bounds. An excellent receiver. Oh, what a catch. Again, Just makes me feel bad because the Patriots could have got George Pickens instead of Tyquan Thornton. The Patriots picked Tyquan Thornton over George Pickens. That hurts. Tyquan Thornton, of course, for the Patriots is out today. So is Devontae Parker as well. So we're rolling with Juju Smith-Schuster and our rookies. Oof. Great tackle. I think he tackled him by his hair, which is allowed. Should be third down. So 3rd and 4. They're on the 8-yard line of the 49ers. Can they get into the end zone? Snap back to Pickett. Looks end zone. He's under pressure. Gets out of a tackle. Throws it short. Works hard just to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's going to be 4th and 4. And I think the Steelers have to go for it. There's no point kicking a field goal now. Got to go for it. Made an aggressive call at the end of the first half that worked. So they've got to do it again. Fourth and 4. Steelers in the shotgun. Snap back to Pickett. Looking over the middle end zone. It's behind his receiver. No flags. And the 49ers are going to take over. Hasn't had a great game. As we said, he has not had a great game, Kenny Pickett, in this one.
He needs to be throwing to his man more often, doesn't he?
Yeah, I think that's the first time he's targeted Pickens, that one. Yeah, you're absolutely right, Marcy. You've got to go with the underdog once in a while. That's what's going to potentially separate you from the pack, if it comes off, of course. I think I just seen Ness Gronkowski at the Browns-Bengal game. You've got a chip, haven't you? Can you track a location? Ness is going to give her prediction this week's video, but then someone opened the portal. Yeah, well, got to have an advantage, haven't you?
Someone's a Kira, it's not a sports app. Oh, it is?
Yeah, I thought it was.
Well, that might go as well.
I don't like their new logo. I prefer the old logo.
It looks very electric, doesn't it? Mm. It just says electric and modern.
Right, so see if we've had any other score updates. The Colts touchdown. DeForest Buckner, 26-yard fumble return for the touchdown. That would be a shock if the Colts pull that win off. Saints and Titans still tied at 9. Come on, Bengals. What are we doing? Joe Burrow, 10 for 23 for 68 yards. Something's not right there. But he hasn't played any preseason whatsoever, has he, Joe Burrow?
Is he injured then, or what?
He was, didn't he? He got injured just before preseason started. And so they didn't know if he was going to actually make the first game. Oh, Marcy said the Saints have just taken the lead.
Yeah, Eric put touchdown Saints. Oh, no, 50.
Oh, yeah.
Eric's in the future, remember?
Yeah.
Eric knows. I'm waiting for Eric to put on touchdown 49ers, and we'll see in 5 minutes.
Oh, no. Not touchdown Saints. It's a handoff to McCaffrey. That's going to be first down. Thanks, guys. You just say you keep us updated while we're watching this one. We're at 8:30. It's gonna be close. We're close. Might have to cut this this game short so I can set up the next one. Single back formation from their own 19. It's a handoff up the middle to McCaffrey. Gets lost in a crowd of players. Still gains 2 or 3 yards on first down. So 2nd and 7 coming up. Could be the last play of the third quarter, this one. Snap back to Purdy, looking to pass. It's complete to McCaffrey, who's lined out wide. It's only a 2-yard completion, though. Seems to be a bit of pushing, shoving, bit of punching as well. I don't know how they haven't thrown a flag there. I think that'll take us to the end of the third quarter. 49ers aren't going to be in any rush there. That's going to be the end of the third quarter. 49ers still leading this one by 20 points. And you can't really see the Steelers coming back unless they get a turnover, pick 6.
You winding this one up?
Yeah, we'll cut this here so I can set up the other one. So Marcy is hopeful that Browns and Saints are winners. So yeah, he could still be on for the 5 points. That'd be a good start in the pick 6 competition, getting 5 out of 6. We picked these games on purpose, though, obviously, because they are quite close. You know, the Dolphins and Chargers. That's a very hard one to call. The Giants and Cowboys is always very, very close. And it all depends for me on how Russell Wilson's playing this season as to how close the Broncos and Raiders one is. So, do you go Broncos or Raiders?
I don't know.
I think you went Raiders. I went Broncos, but I think you went Raiders. I'm sure you did. When I remember putting it onto Patreon earlier, I think it was Raiders.
Only if Tom Brady's the starting quarterback.
He can't be today. He's in New England.
Your kids watch Barbie yet?
It's not on yet. Still not on.
It'll be on Tuesday.
Oh, is it?
It's available on Sky Store on Tuesday.
Okay.
So you can just pay to watch it, can't you? Yes, I will.
Yes, I will. So looking at the other games, the Browns still lead 13-3 over the Bengals, and the Browns have got the ball with 14 minutes left. Ravens still lead 22-9 against the Texans. Vikings are tied up against the Buccaneers in another close one, 17-17. Falcons lead the Panthers 17-10. Commanders have retaken the lead in their game over the Cardinals, 17-16 now. Hope that's not Brian Robinson. No, it's not. It's Sam Howell. That's okay. Colts lead 21-17 going into the fourth quarter, and the Saints lead 16-9 going into the fourth quarter as well. So back for the fourth quarter in our game. The 49ers have the ball with a 20-point lead. They're on their own 25-yard line. Snap back to Purdy. Throws to the left sideline. It's caught by Brandon Ayuk yet again.
Just sneaks an extra couple of yards.
Brought down right just inside the 40-yard line. Right, it's Trent Brown's down, injured for the 49ers. Brandon Ayuk has had a fantastic game in this one for the 49ers. So he was actually just inside the 50-yard line.
He just hopped around him. It's just amazing.
Brandon Ayuk was someone rumoured that the Patriots were looking at a year or so ago. Trent Williams comes off to the sideline. Brandon Ayuk today, 8 receptions, 129 yards, 2 touchdowns. We'll be releasing a video on Tuesday of the top 10 offensive performers of Week 1. Well, with how it's heading, just as a bit of a spoiler, Brandon Ayuk looks like he'll be in there. So 1st and 10. It's a handoff to McCaffrey. Gains 3 yards, takes it right up to around midfield.
That was amazing.
So Marcia went Raiders, Chargers, Cowboys on the other 3 games. I say Raiders. I just don't know what to expect from the Raiders this season.
Yeah, no idea. They've got
see how Jimmy starts.
Yeah, see if he gets injured in first snap.
Run heavy formation. It's a toss play left to McCaffrey that he does very well to evade a tackle, just to gain 3 yards down the left sideline before stepping out of bounds. So it's going to be 3rd and short for the 49ers. Play clock and game clock continues to run, thankfully. It's 3rd and 2. Need this game to be finished by 9 o'clock, really. Now I went with the Chargers and Cowboys as well, but you just never know in those 2 games. Giants. So now back to Purdy. Looking towards Christian McCaffrey. Out to the right sideline. It falls incomplete. It's going to be 4th and 2. I think the 49ers are going to punt. No need to risk anything at this stage. And the Browns have just kicked another field goal. It makes it 16-3 with 11 and a half minutes left. So it's 2-score game, 2-touchdown game.
Yeah. Joe's having a bad day.
Oh, Wisnowski punts it and then feels for his hamstring. Great punts. Bounces out of bounds around the 4-yard line of the Steelers. But looked like he tweaked something. It's got to be 4-down territory for the Steelers now. Desperation mode. I don't think we've had any other scores to update you on at the minute. Apart from, as I said, the Browns have kicked another field goal and leading that one 16-3 over the Bengals. Joe Burrow only thrown for 71 yards in that game. Must be a good red zone to watch, though. You've got the Vikings and Buccaneers tied up at 17. The Falcons and Panthers 1-score game. The Commanders and Cardinals 1-score game. The Colts and Jaguars 1-score game. And the Saints and Titans at 1-score game.
Hey, if we get more successful, we should have Eric as our red zone correspondent. And we can go to him with his Irish accent. It was brilliant.
Yeah, well, like this.
Yeah, but he'd be better.
You fancy that, Eric? Do you fancy being our NFL Red Zone correspondent? Oh, that's not a good sign. J.K. Dobbins suffered a torn Achilles. That's not good. Let's have a look.
Wow.
He took it off him, didn't he? Oh, what a mistake by that player. It was a fumble and he just stood there with the ball. If anyone's seen the Colts touchdown against the Jaguars, the ball comes out. Trevor Lawrence gets hit, and the ball comes out, hits the ground, and the running back stands there with the ball, thinking that it's an incomplete pass. The Colts player comes out, whacks the ball out, scoops up, and scores the touchdown. Snap back to Pickett. It's an 8-yard completion. What are we offering?
I'm just
You're making your offer?
Yeah.
Snap back to Pickett. 2nd and 1. It's completed pass. Taken up to the 25-yard line. First and 10 for the Steelers from their own 25-yard line. Snap back to Pickett. Throws down the left sideline. It's caught again by Austin. It's another first down. 13-yard completion. So does that mean he owes us money?
Yeah, I think he does.
Snap back to Pickett. Throws it out to Najee Harris, who's tackled immediately at the line to gain. At the line of scrimmage. Sorry, he says he'll take it. So how much does he owe us? Snap back to Pickett on 2nd and 12. Scrambles out to his left, throws down the left sideline. It is caught. Is he in bounds? They say he is 1 yard short of the line to gain. Snap back to Pickett. Harris works very hard to get the first down. He needed 1 yard. He managed to get 4 yards.
Oh. Who's playing in the Cosmos?
Cosmos, you aren't showing under live. Let us know what do you mean. Let us know what you mean. Snap back to Pickett. Thrown over the middle. Dangerous pass. It's intercepted. Ufanga, he's got a block right foot. He laterals the ball.
He lateraled it forward, though.
Yeah, I don't think that was a sideways pass. I think they're going to have to take another look at it, but Fanga...
He was celebrating. He was just running across the thing.
It was good thinking. It was a tipped pass, picked off by a Fanga, who lateraled the ball. It was Fred Warner that got the tip. He was pointing to Gibson to get out in front. Oh, that's a forward pass.
Definitely.
Good thinking. Good thinking, but... what? Are you kidding?
Eric's just put touchdown Browns.
I can't see that. Oh, yeah, I can now. Oh, dear.
Whilst he's celebrating. A bit like this guy did as he ran across. Like he was running across the field doing it. Whee!
But we've got this game over Marcia. Haven't we?
You're so competitive.
I can't help it. You know, come on now. You know me.
I know you. It's the first week, mate.
So, every point counts. The 49ers have the ball at midfield. It's a handoff to McCaffrey. Tackle down after a 6-yard gain. You got to be thinking that they're hopefully, from a 49ers point of view, score a touchdown, score a field goal, and get the starters out. You don't want to be handing it off to McCaffrey anymore if the game is done. You've got to keep him healthy.
Game's done, isn't it? Hardly seems worth watching the rest of it, does it? Oh.
Oh, it's JH.
That is weird.
They're against us. Blame YouTube, they're against us. It's a toss play to McCaffrey, who does well to gain 6 yards. Had to work hard to get the 6 yards. But it's another set of downs for the 49ers. I think this game is over. Yeah, great choice to pick the Browns. 24-3 against the Bengals. Who saw that coming? Tom's getting bitter about that. Yeah, I'm bitter. I'm too competitive. Search on YouTube doesn't show you as live. I've watched you under my other account named JH and found you there, but you're not showing up in YouTube under this account. That's weird. I say, we'll blame YouTube. YouTube doesn't like us. We don't push out our videos enough. Toss play right to McCaffrey. Doesn't go anywhere this time. It's a 2-yard loss. I assume he joined us, JH, for the Patriots game. This is just a little bit of a warm-up, just to get in the football mood before that big game. We're kicking off in just over half an hour's time.
Unless this one goes into overtime.
No. We're just hoping that the Patriots can do a little bit better than the Steelers have done today. They're going to channel their inner Lions and knock off the Eagles today. Snap back to Brock Purdy on 2nd and 12. It's going to be a pass play. Finds Elijah Mitchell. The ball comes out. It's recovered by the Steelers, but I think it's incomplete. That's great, JH. Thank you very much for joining us. Proper and legal.
Yeah.
We're always proper and legal here. Everything's proper and legal. All above board here. So 3rd and 12 for the 49ers. Snap back to Purdy. Sets off scrambling. Oh, well played. He's still going and then takes a slide.
Nice.
Excellent play from Purdy. Man. You just think, is he better than Mac Jones?
Yeah.
Purdy is.
Yeah.
You think?
Yeah.
Well, let us know in the chat. Do you think Brock Purdy's better than Mac Jones? Mr. Irrelevant versus the 15th overall pick from a couple of years ago.
Yeah. And let's have a review of what everybody said at the end of the Patriots. When Zappi's playing the second half because Matt got injured.
Run heavy formation for the 49ers. It's a handoff to Elijah Mitchell. Doesn't get anywhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. That's it, 49ers. Keep running ball now. Time's ticking. Yeah, JH is a lot easier than Pliny in a Cosmos. That's going to get a bit of a mouthful, that. Hi, Kevin. Thank you very much for joining us. Much appreciated. He says, yes, Purdy is better than Mac Jones. I'm hopefully, Mac Jones could at least play as well as Brock Purdy has in this game against the Eagles. And I'll be more than happy with that. I'm still holding out that little bit of hope that Mac Jones is the quarterback that the Patriots hoped he'd be. Everything's on the line for him this season, that's for sure. He's got to prove it this season. There's no excuse for having a bad play caller now. He's got to lay it all out there now. Let us know, Kevin, who your NFL team as well, where you're watching today's game from. 3rd and 8 for the 49ers. The play clock's down to 0. They've taken a timeout just in time. It's a timeout for the 49ers. Let's have a look at the other games. Browns 24-3 over the Bengals. Boo. Ravens 22-9 over the Texans. Vikings and Buccaneers tied at 17 with 5 minutes left. That's Vikings doing what they did last season. Falcons lead 24-10 over the Panthers. Commanders have a 1-point lead over the Cardinals, 17-16. The Colts still lead over the Jaguars, 21-17, but the Jaguars are down on the 5-yard line of the Colts. The Saints lead 16-12 now. The Titans have kicked a field goal. 16-12 to the Saints with 10 minutes left. So it's 3rd and 8. Snap back to Brock Purdy. Fired in behind Deebo Samuel. Probably the worst pass that Brock Purdy's thrown in this game, really. It's going to be 4th and 8 and likely a field goal attempt. The rookie Moody's looked really good in this game.
Well, there you go, red zone up there.
57-yard field goal for the Buccaneers, 2017. That would be a shot. But Eric, did you watch the quarterback series on Netflix? That was interesting watching Kirk Cousins. And the kick is up, and it's through the uprights. It's 30-7 now. Moody has proved why he was highly coveted kicker during the draft, drafted in the 3rd round by the 49ers. Patriots were looking at him. 49ers got there first. We'll see very shortly the rookie for the Patriots, Chad Ryland, kicking. And hopefully he can boot it into the back of the end zone every single time. I don't see Eagles return a single kick today. So you do show up live for this account. Are you subscribed with your other account? Is that the thing? Maybe if you're not subscribed with that account, I don't know.
He's just trying to get another subscription, ain't he?
Maybe. But that's the only thing I can think of. If you're not subscribed on that other account, that's maybe why we've not come up live. And obviously, if you're subscribed, if you have your notifications on, the notification bell, anytime we go live or drop a video, you'll get a notification as well.
It is weird, though.
It's 49ers is my team. I'm tuning in from Orlando. Thank you very much, Kevin, for joining us. Really appreciate it. All NFL fans are welcome on our streams, no matter what team you support. You know, we're just here to chat football and enjoy it. This is a little bit of a warm-up stream for us, being Patriots fans. We're waiting for our sort of main event and hoping that the Patriots can pull off a major, major shock and knock off the Philadelphia Eagles. I'm hopeful. I'm sure there's quite a few people who are not as hopeful. I think Matt can shock a few people today. I'm hoping Demario Douglas is my sleeper pick for the Patriots this season. I think he could be the next Julian Edelman, Danny Amendola, that type of player, Wes Welker for the Patriots. So fingers crossed. So I didn't watch it. So I didn't watch the quarterback. I would, if you've got Netflix, you've got access to Netflix, or well, you don't need Netflix, do you, Eric, actually? Watch it. It's very good. It follows, there's 8 episodes, I think. It follows Patrick Mahomes, Kirk Cousins, and Marcus Mariota all last season. It shows you their, like, the private lives and things as well, all the way through last season. It's really, really good watch. I think they are doing it again this season. They haven't revealed which quarterbacks they're doing, but I think they'll do like a top tier, mid, and a lower tier quarterback like they did last year. So the 49ers are going to kick it back off to the Steelers. Goes into the back of the end zone, and the Steelers are going to start from their own 25. Let us know if anyone's watched Hard Knocks as well. It's a bit weird watching Hard Knocks this year because it was, with it being the Jets as well, and it was just a full-on Aaron Rodgers loving, especially the first 2 episodes. It was like, Aaron is the best.
I hope the Bills
Annoying. Yeah, hopefully the Bills beat him tomorrow. Hopefully the Bills beat him and Aaron Rodgers gets sacked 10 times. So JH watching the Browns hand it to the Bengals. Burrow hasn't looked good. The camera did catch him messing with his knee on. Yeah. Do you think he is injured? Because they thought he was going to go into the season, this injury. I think they've kept him out of pre-season and rushed him back in here, but
I think got a decent QB too. Who is it?
Not sure. And the pass is complete for 7 yards to Pickens. The QB2 for the Bengals used to be AJ McCarron. You know, the St. Louis Battlehawks quarterback. I'm not sure who the quarterback 2 is for the Bengals now. No, yeah, Broncos cut him. You see Brandon Perner were gutted.
Yeah.
Pass over the middle. It's caught by Pickens again for a first down for the Steelers. The 49ers are backing off a little bit. Marcy said the Steelers got absolutely massacred. Cecilia, good luck for the Patriots. We're going to need it. We're going to need all that good juju. And we need Juju to turn up today as well. Didn't play much in preseason Smith-Schuster, so looking forward to seeing him. I think who's our deep receiver now? Because we've got, if Devontae Parker and Tyquan Thornton are out, who's our receivers? Who's our receiver? No, who's our receivers? Douglas, Butte, Smith-Schuster. Who am I missing? I feel like I'm missing one.
Thornton's out.
Yeah. I feel like I'm missing one. We can't have just them.
I don't know. You're talking to the wrong person.
Gesicki should be playing today, and Hunter Henry. I feel like I'm missing the Patriots wide receiver.
Miracle, no.
Oh, Bourne. Kendrick Bourne. Snap back to Pickett. Pickett steps off scrambling, dives forward after a 3-yard gain. Oh, what do you write that for? Come and watch the Eagles batter the Patriots. What do you write that for? Positivity. Probably. Right. So it's because you're not subscribed to the other one. Well, if you do us a favour, JH, if you subscribe to us on the other one, just turn all notifications off. But it just helps.
We won't send you loads of stupid videos. Tom singing.
You won't get any notifications. But it just tops our subscriber count up just that little bit, just by one more. Snap back to Pickett, and he's taken down on the sack. It's an 8-yard loss on the play. So I just did a search quarterback on my TV and said, hey, magic. I'd watch it, Eric. It is really, really good. Really eye-opening for their personal lives as well and what they have to go through. Have you watched it yet?
Marcy used to watch it. It's all about Pat, isn't it?
Yeah. Snap back to Pickett. Short pass, 5-yard gain. Yeah, Marcy, if you haven't watched quarterback, you should definitely watch it. All about Patrick Mahomes. Because it's, obviously, you see all of the stuff to do with when he obviously injured his ankle. You see all of that behind the scenes. Really, really interesting to watch. And that confrontation type thing, argument that he had on the sideline. Snap back to Pickett. Throws downfield. It's a first down. And tackled down at the 29-yard line.
Pickett did well. Stayed calm. Spun out of it. Nice.
So yeah, you see everything behind the scenes to do with the quarterback, and you see that confrontation on the sideline where Patrick Mahomes didn't want to come out the game in that playoff game, and then also when he gets injured in the Super Bowl and still carries on as well. Right, come on, we need this game to finish now. Come on, Titans. Flipping it looks like Buccaneers are going to beat the Vikings. 1st and 10 for the Steelers. Snap back to Pickett. Under pressure, he's taken down on the sack. It's a 7-yard loss. Yeah, advice, if you're going to watch a Make Football program, watch Quarterback off Netflix. Don't watch Hard Knocks. Unless you like Aaron Rodgers. I don't like Aaron Rodgers. I never liked Aaron Rodgers all the way back to when he first took over from Brett Favre.
Would you like Aaron Rodgers if he can play for Patriots?
I'd have liked him for that because he's a good quarterback, but snap back to Pickett, 2nd and 20, fires over the middle. It's completed. Good move after the catch. Allen Robinson takes the ball back to the 30-yard line. That's going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
Oh. But that's a bit harsh, but he's not the same time.
Pretty empty stadium now, isn't it? So let's have a look at the other games. The Browns 24-3 over the Bengals at the 2-minute warning. So well done, Marcia. I'm not sure if anybody else can't remember all the picks. Might have to make a sort of spreadsheet beforehand of all the picks actually for the future so I can maybe have that in front of me. I could be true statistician then, can't I? Ravens lead 25-9 over the Texans with 4 minutes left. Buccaneers 20-17 ahead of the Vikings. Looks like they're going to hold on to that win. Falcons lead 24-10 over the Panthers inside the 2-minute warning. Commanders lead 20-16 over the Cardinals. The Cardinals have done well in that game. Taking us close to that. I feel like the Cardinals have got the potential to go 0-17 this season. So they've done well to get close in that game. The Jaguars lead 31-21 now over the Colts. So they've come back well in that game. 1-yard touchdown run from Tank Bigsby and a Travis Etienne 26-yard touchdown run as well. And the Saints still lead 16-12 over the Titans with 3.5 minutes left. But the Titans have the ball on the Saints' 17-yard line. Titans need a touchdown. So he's a great quarterback. It melts my brain listening to him. Is that Aaron Rodgers? Yeah.
No.
No?
No. I thought he was talking about Pat. Or maybe he's not.
Who are we talking about? Are we talking about Aaron Rodgers or Patrick Mahomes?
I thought he was talking about Patrick Mahomes' Kermit voice.
Oh.
I don't know. Aaron Rodgers isn't good in State Farm.
I'm popping up the league in the pick 6. Hi, Andy. Thank you very much for joining us. 3 losers from 3 so far. That's following Bucky's. Pin sticking next week. Yeah, especially in the first week, anything can happen. Anything can happen. Only Marcia saw the Browns win in the first game. You talked about Aaron Rodgers, I thought it was. Snap back to Pickett. It's completed to Austin for 4 yards. Yeah, Aaron Rodgers, he annoys me. He annoys me. He always comes across so full of himself. And they've tried to paint in Hard Knocks in the first 2 episodes, they've tried to paint him as this person that, no, he's not full of himself. He's all about the team and stuff like that. No. In my opinion, the Packers could have been better for longer if he wasn't so full of himself and taking more money and stuff like that. Snap back to Pickett. Sacked on the play. 8-yard loss. And that is that. the 49ers should be able to knee it from here, and we should have the end of the game, and I should have about 10 minutes to sort out the other stream. Thankfully. As Mark said, the bookies never get it right. They don't. Make football is very tough. You know, that's why they call it any given Sunday. Tough to call. So here comes Sam Darnold comes out to take the knee. So we're just one knee away from the 49ers, who have absolutely dominated this game right from the get-go. Coming into Pittsburgh and beating the Steelers 30-7. There we go. Final knee. And that will do it. That takes us to full time. The 49ers victorious in this one, 30-7 over the Steelers. There can't really be any complaints there. They dominated on offense and defense in that first half. Not much to really talk about in the second half. But thank you very much to everyone that has joined us for this live stream. Hopefully, you're going to hop across over to our other link for our Eagles and Steelers, Eagles and Patriots. I'm flipping out. Eagles and Patriots game, where we're hoping the Patriots can do a better job than the Steelers have done in this one. So Eric said when he's on Pat McAfee, I turn it off and that segment. Yeah, he just generally annoys me. I like Pat McAfee, as Marcy has said.
All
but
right. Shut up.
What do you mean you're not a fan of McAfee? Pat McAfee? No, I like him.
Oh.
As Eric also says, McAfee is brilliant, so it's just you.
I know.
Sorry.
That's why I'm leaving.
Yeah, get in your coat. Right. So it's going to end this stream. Okay. There'll be a 5-10 minute break before then we start the other stream about 9:20. Thank you very much, as I've said already, for everyone that's joined us for this stream, which was a bit of a warm-up ahead of the main event, where we're going to watch the Patriots pull off the shock against the Philadelphia Eagles, and we can all go to bed happy. So we'll see you very, very shortly.